Everyone, Becky here. All right. Yeah, so like I haven't made a video for a while. Why? Traveling. Why? Passport. The new relatives, etc., etc. Let us continue the grind. We got up to T, right? So we did W and so T. So let's go from here and we'll start getting back on track. I must say, there is a chance that life will take over again. Yeah, we'll see how things go. All right, let's do some vocab grinding. Yeah, I'm hoping I can do this exam, but we'll see. 投射，他将自己的愿望投射到孩子身上。投射 is kind of like project. So this is used figuratively, right? He took his wishes and projected them onto his children. 投射. To throw or cast, this one. 投射. Let's go to 游到. 投射. Yeah, it is project, right? not there. It's not project, it's project. Yeah, that's interesting. It's getting confused, isn't it? Yeah, images are projected. 影像被投射到眼睛的视网膜上。视网膜 I don't know what this is. Retina. All right. 视网膜. All right. All right. Let's continue. I don't want to get too bogged down in that. Ocean. Yeah, literally throw body. This is, what is this? Throw shine. Throw shine is project. Ocean, throw body, meaning to, you throw your body into something, right? It means to get heavily involved in something kind of thing. 他决定投身环保事业. So he's throwing his body into environmental causes, right? 投射. Yeah, throw oneself into something. Yeah, it's kind of similar to English in that regard. I don't think there's anything else. 头条. 头条. This is the Chinese word for headline, such as, oh, pardon me, I'm going to sneeze. Yeah, sorry, the Chinese word for headline, such as newspaper headline, that's it, right? Yeah, just headline. Usually like a title of a paper will be 标题, so 头条 is headline in that sense. 这条新闻登上了各大网站的头条. Yeah. 头条, oh yeah, there's also, it's an app as well. Lead story. So not just headline, but lead story. Okay, it's more strict than I thought. Yeah, I went to this company actually. One of my former colleagues works, or at least worked there when I visited. I don't know what they're doing now. Been a while. Okay, 头头是道. Yeah, I have encountered this. So head is reasonable, or dao can be road, but I don't know. 讲其道理是头头是道的。Let me try again. 他讲起道理来头头是道. I don't know. The 是 may not be is. Sometimes it can be the opposite of 非. I'm not entirely sure. Clear and logical. 头头是道. 道 makes sense. 很有道理的道. But what is 头头是道? Let's ask the A. Can you help me understand characters here, please? 头头是道. And I'll get out my trusty 现代汉语词典. Let's have a look. Yeah, so let's go with 头头是道. Okay. 原为佛家语. So this is some, I don't know how to explain 佛家语. Something like some Taoist saying. 佛家语. Buddhist words, like a chant. 觉到无所不在. Okay, so the 是 is just is, right? So 头头是道. Yeah, so 头头 probably means like at every point or from one extremity to the other or something like this. 后用来形容说话和做事有条有理. So it's clear and logical thinking. Yeah, 有条 is like this clear, you can understand it, and 有理 is like logical in the sense of there's reasoning and justification. Okay. So 第一次有条不紊，有条不紊 really? Oh, this describes an article, doesn't it? Is it? Yeah, 有条不紊，头头是道. And it's got a 反义词，颠三倒四，颠三倒四. Sorry, let me see if I can find it. Here it is. 颠三倒四，颠三倒四. Okay, 倒 is third tone. 颠三倒四，颠三倒四. So that's the antonym. So 颠倒 is upside down. Upside down, upside down. All right. So 头头是道 is like clear and logical, like so from start to finish, some line of argumentation is not just logical, but also easily understood. Yeah. So 他讲的道理，来头头是道. Weird grammar, isn't it? Why is it 来头头是? Is that normal grammar? I don't know. 你说的头头是道，来 why is there a 来 there? 那个人说起话来，头头是道. No, this is 说起话来. 讲起道理来. Okay, so that's where the 来 comes from. Yeah, it was easier to see in the 说起话来 example. 说起话来 is like speaking was, yeah, 说起话来. And this is 讲起道理来. Okay, I haven't seen this one before, but now that I compare it to 说起话来, it's like, oh yeah, of course. All right. 头衔. Yeah, 头衔 is a title in the sense of, I have a 头衔. I have a WFM title. This one. 那个头衔. It's a chess title. Yeah. Woman D-Day is my 头衔. 头衔. Oops. Yeah, it's not the greatest title in chess, but it'll do. Yeah, so but for something like a PhD, you would use 博士学位. Wait, 博士学位. So 博士学位. 他有博士学位. So here's a doctorate. Would that also count as a 头衔? Probably would. 博士头衔. Yeah. So he has the title of doctorate, whereas 学位 is the academic, I don't know, position or having finished a doctorate or something like this. All right, where were we? 头衔 yeah. 他的头衔是市场总监. Okay, so his title is market 总监. It's like general supervisor or something in that ballpark. Inspector general. It really depends on the context. All right, 投掷. No, this is 投将. I do not know this one. This is 投掷. 投将. Okay, I do not know this word, but 投 means to throw and 将 means down or decrease. 敌军被迫投降.投降 is it? 投降. Yeah, I do know this word. 投降. Surrender. Yeah, and that makes. I was wondering why I didn't recognize the word. It's not 投降. I said the wrong thing. It's 投降. Surrender. I do know this word. 投降. But whoa. So 降 by itself seems to mean surrender. All right. 投降, to surrender. So the enemy army was forced to surrender. 投降. I do know that word. 投掷. So 投 means to throw and 掷 means to throw. So 投掷 means throw. To throw and 掷 to throw. Oh, to toss. All right, whatever. 他用力投掷标枪. 标枪 is javelin, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, javelin. So he is using force or putting a lot of effort into his javelin throwing. 投掷. Yeah. All right. 后知. No, I don't know this one. 后知 is told pertains to things that are kind of transparent in some way. 知 represents some sort of branch. I don't know. 这个月工资已经透支了. It's a verb and it can happen to salary. Overdrawn, overspent. Exhausted. Yeah, I'm gonna need a little moment here. Yeah, it's not in the dictionary. 后知. So 知 could be 开支的支, 支票的支, like a draft or something. Toll, what is toll? I don't know. OK, 当然，透支这个词的两个字各自贡献了很形象的含义。透表示观透、超过、彻底。观透 penetrate, representing like excess. 在这里指超出某个界限，比如账户、余额、余额不是图余额。表示支取、领取、支取 withdraw. Okay, 支取. All right, so it's overdrawn. Yeah. 后支. All right, 1 second. Yeah, so the toll, the definition of toll here must be this one. 彻底深入. There's nothing else that makes sense, I think. So there are examples for that definition of toll. 吃透精神. So let's look that up. 吃透精神. 吃透精神. All right, that didn't help, but all right. The 透 is just thoroughly, is it? 说的透彻. 透彻. All right. Not a fantastic understanding I have, but I have a vague idea. I don't use the word overdrawn very often. All right. Next is 涂. This 涂 is to paint. Yeah, so 画 is also to paint. It can function as a verb. But when you 画, paint a painting. When you 涂, you like paint the surface with a color. Not really painting a painting. This sort of thing. To apply paint. Yeah. Smear on a surface. 孩子在纸上涂鸦. 纸上涂鸦 is 涂鸦. E.T. Yeah is like oh. What? 涂鸦. This is like, is this doodling or something? Scrawling on paper. Graffiti. Is that really the word for graffiti? In Chinese. 涂鸦. There it is, 涂鸦. It's the word for graffiti in Chinese, apparently. All right, I feel like we need to know this, though. 乱涂乱画. Yeah, that's not 涂鸦. But, yeah, Aussie graffiti. Yeah. All right. Apparently that's a thing. Let us continue. Tu. Yeah, tu meaning to kind of poke outwards. It's one of the rare characters that look like it's meaning. Convex, right? You might know the word al tu bu ping. So al concave, tu convex. Convex. Buping is not level. So al tu buping. You often describe a road as al tu buping de lu, right? And it's bumpy, but bang my hand. Oh, 1 second. Ouch. Yeah, al tu buping de lu. So the road is very bumpy. Maybe you get sick. So al is yeah, concave. Tu is convex. It also functions as a verb. So tu chulai. Tu chu, bulge outwards, right? Tu, to stick out. All right. So tu 这块地板有点凸起. Yeah, so this 地板 will be a floorboard. The floorboard is sticking out. Sometimes you talk about like people's tummies sticking out or something like that. Yeah, so there's also the other tu chu. This one, what's the difference? This is also protrude, isn't it? I'm not sure. This is protrude in the sense of prominent, and the other one, tu chu, is protrude in the sense of physically stick out. Yeah. Tummy, stomach. 它的肚子在皮带上凸出来. Yeah, his stomach bulged. Talking about physical things, whereas the other 突出, 它有一张额骨, right? Oh no, it's 下骨, 颧骨, cheekbones. All right, 颧骨. I don't know that character. Do I know that character? 突出. So protruding cheekbones. 还有一些突出的问题. Yeah, I feel like this was mistakenly translated from English. Outstanding problems in English mean problems that are yet to be resolved. But these are outstanding problems in the sense of, oh, they're magnificent problems. They really, yeah, I feel like this is just someone didn't know that outstanding has another meaning. All right, anyway. Yeah, so in some of my videos, we read the book 兔兔大王, right? This is bold. Yeah, bold. Maybe figurative usage as well. 他年纪不大，却已经秃顶了. So 顶 would be the crown in the case of your head. So 秃顶了. In this case, it's functioning verb-like. It's functioning as an adjective. Adjectives can be used as verbs in Chinese, basically. All right. Remember 兔兔大王? 兔兔大王. It's a story. You can go and read it if you like. I think you can just find it online wherever. 兔大王. Yeah, I'm sure I've read it in previous videos. Yeah. 兔兔大王. Yeah. All right. 团伙. Okay, I don't know this one, but 团 refers to a group or a team, usually with some sort of common goal. 伙 is like partner, so 团伙. I'm not sure. 这个盗窃团伙被以往打尽. Okay, so 盗窃 is like burglary. So this 团伙, so it's a gang of burglars. A burglar hobbit. 盗窃, stealing. Okay, stealing might be better than, okay. A gang of thieves. A burglar thief. No, a thief hobbit. 被以往打尽. Okay, captured all in one go. Okay. So I don't know this word, but all right. So it's got got negative connotations here. 团聚. So 团, kind of a group, but 聚 here means to kind of unite. or meet. Yeah, so it would be some sort of meeting of a group of people, probably like family or something. 全家人过年团聚在一起. Yeah, have a reunion, but usually a family reunion, I think. All right, 团圆. So 团 is some sort of group of people. So you have a 团. There's different types of 团s, but yeah, the members of the 团 are the 团员. Yeah, 她是班上的优秀团员. So she's an outstanding member of her yeah, work. At work, she's an outstanding member of a team, group member. 徒步. Not 100% sure. So this tool can represent disciples or something like this. And this 步 can represent footsteps or pacing or something like this. So I don't know what this is. 我们徒步穿越了森林. It appears to be related to walking. 徒. So there's another meaning. Okay, there's another meaning of 徒 I didn't know. Yeah, this is what it usually is. All right, 徒步. So on foot. So this is a verb. This is being used to modify the verb. So we pass through the forest. We pass through the forest on foot. All right. 徒步. I don't think there's much else to be said there. There's not that much there. All right. 图草. Or is it 图草? Third tone, second tone. It's roast in the sense of, you know, when you go on like a talk show and you roast celebrities and things like this. I don't know. 吐槽. To roast. Okay, so 吐槽 or 吐槽. Yeah. All right. So 吐 vomit spit. 吐槽. 我在网上吐槽学堂的饭菜. All right, so we're roasting the cafeteria's food. Fair enough. All right. 胃部. 步 is the same 步 here pertaining to sort of steps or walking, but it's probably figurative here. 退 meaning to retreat. 退步 will be might just go back a step, maybe figuratively, maybe literally. 最近他的成绩有些退步. Yeah, this is figurative, right? So his 成绩, his grades have taken a step back. So they're not as good as they were. 退步. Yeah. So it seems like it's always figurative. 退步. All right. I don't think that's too bad. 推崇. This is like extol or something in this ballpark. 推 meaning like literally push, but here it's more like promote. 崇 is kind of like worship or something like this. Yeah. 学术界推崇严谨治学的精神. So extolling some kind of spirit, 严谨, rigorous, 治学. What is 治学? Scholarship. Don't know this word. We not encountered this word? We did the Z's already, didn't we? Yeah. All right. So it's not extol. Maybe it's importance. Like think highly of, something like this. But it kind of implies that if someone asked, you'd be like, yeah, that's important, right? Anyway. 推辞. I do not know this one. Push words or rhetoric. 推辞. 他婉言推辞了邀请. Oh, is this a way of postponing something or putting off something? Declining. Yeah, okay. So 婉言is a 委婉的语言, right? Just using indirect means to decline the invitation. In China, yeah, it's mild, indirect. It's part of etiquette. 推辞 Declining, yeah. The invitation. Okay, 推辞. I didn't know this one. All right. I don't think there's much else to say there, is there, though? 推辞. 推辞不动. 推辞. Refuse. So we're refusing medals. We're refusing 必不推辞. That's like a triple negative, right? Must not refuse. Yeah. 不要推辞. All right. Let us continue. 推断. Yeah, 推断 refers to like logical inference. So you use this when you infer something from something else. 推断, it's a verb. It's like 我推断了什么. 根据脚印，警方推断出嫌犯的体重. All right, did you get it? So the police are looking at the footsteps and inferring the suspect's body mass or body weight. 推断, infer. All right, 推翻 is to topple. Usually you topple like a government or overthrow something. What else is it used for? I'm not sure. 推翻, overthrow. 推翻了纠正权. Yeah, okay. They toppled the old regime. What's this one? No, 推废. Is it 推废? I'm not sure. 废 is to abolish. 他过着颓废的生活. This is like a lowly lifestyle, something like this, right? Dejected. way is second tone. All right, we need some help on this one. All right. So what does the dictionary say? 原址建筑物倒塌荒废. So originally referred to a physical building collapsing or 荒废 is like, I don't know, becoming dilapidated or, you know, it's no longer usable as a building. 引申为精神为非不正，意志消沉. All right. So I need to look that up. So the extended meaning is 精神, the spirit is 为非不正. Wei, I believe it is fei. All right, one second, I'll look it up. No, it's not fei. It is me. That's why I couldn't find it. 萎靡不振, 萎靡不振. Variant of 萎靡不振. What's this one? Dispirited and listless. All right. And so this is a dispirited and listless spirit. A dispirited spirit. Like I don't know, a decowed cow. Okay, 意志消沉. Yeah, 消沉 is like sullen or dispirited. Yet another way. Okay, so 颓废. 颓废. Yeah, all right. I guess we need to go through this character in its entirety. Yeah, it's a relatively new one for me, so there you go. All right. So, 颓. Okay. In the dictionary, there are three meanings for the character 颓. The first one is Santa. I don't know this. Me and you. What does it mean? Sorry, I have to check it out. Yeah, this was the word. Santa, collapse. So 颓 can mean collapse. This is collapse. In Pleco, it's got it avian collapse. I think it's a physical collapse. Okay, 颓. All right. 墙壁因承受不了重压而坍塌了. Oh, we're meant to be looking at 颓 word, but anyway, 颓 So, okay, that's the first meaning here. The second meaning in the dictionary is 败坏. Okay, bye. Oh, actually, before we move on, yeah, so we need to look at the examples. So back to collapse. Wow. What is this? Hung? It's not hung, is it? No, not hung. It is maybe so many characters, so many rare characters here. Found it. So, 颓垣断臂. So Yuan, yeah, I have seen this character before, but it is relatively rare. I was hoping to get an image, but all right. Yuan wall. So these are walls, right? All right. So here, so collapse, wall, 断. 断 can mean sever. What do it mean here? Break. Maybe break. This is also wall. Different kind of wall, I guess. Okay, 团圆断臂. Sorry, 颓垣断臂. 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 All right. So that's the first meaning. The second meaning is 败坏. 败坏. I don't know, corrupt. Yeah. Okay, and their example is 回风. 回风. So this is 败坏的风, right? I guess. 风 here representing ways of doing things. Okay. All right. It's pretty rare if they've only got one example. And the third definition is 消沉为密, which we saw, right? 密. Oh, 为密. Sorry, I'm getting my tones wrong. This is a fairly rare character. 为密, dispirited. And this is the one where we got 颓废. Sorry, 颓废. Sorry, it is completely new to me. 颓唐. 颓唐. So if we learn 颓废, we should learn 颓唐, which seems to be just the same. Why is there a tongue? In vain, maybe. All right, it's a Tang dynasty Tang. And the other one is 颓丧. 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 Same meaning as well. Okay, so they're all dispirited, or all those words are dispirited. Yeah. What else we got? 颓败. 颓败. 失败的败. 颓败. 颓败. It's a little different, isn't it? Decline. Decline in the sense of what? Demoralizing reverses. 1 second. Now, wait. Yeah, sorry. 快递. There was a 快递. I had to go downstairs and get it. What were we doing? Okay. 颓败. Decline. We're figuring out what is on decline. 艺术职业. So the arts industry. Indubitable decadence. Yes, that's a normal way of speaking. Indubitable decadence of the professional fine art tradition. Yeah. 颓败部门的关闭. I feel like I've forgotten how to read. I used to know how to read Chinese. I haven't practiced for a while. 颓败的挫折. All right. Anyway, that is 颓. What else? 颓然. Is that really a thing? Okay, yet another dejected kind of thing. Oh no, it's, well, that one's dejected, and that one's, I didn't consider. 颓然崩溃了. 崩溃 is breakdown. Quite often used for mental breakdowns. So upon hearing his son's death, yeah, mental breakdown. I can understand that. 伸出手却颓然跌落. I don't understand what 颓然 is doing there. All right. 当然，归于安宁，你的辉煌，嗯，安宁你的辉煌。Thy days declining to repose. The English doesn't make sense to me either. Let's say I don't care. 虽然到下昏迷的过去. Yeah, so maybe it's like depressed, so depressed fell into a coma or something like this. All right, let us move on. Is there anything else? Oh, 推诿. No, 推诿. Sorry, it's this one, but it's 微米的微. Well, that word's in the dictionary. 微微. Yeah, 推米, 推上. All right, it's just yet another way of saying the same thing. All right. I feel like I do need to know this character. I recall seeing it from time to time. Haven't really had much, I don't know, success with it. Maybe in the future I will. There's a reason I did study it. I mean, not just because I'm studying the HSK vocabulary and trying to fill in the gaps, but I think it does come up occasionally. 退化. So we saw 退 up here as kind of retreat or retract. So the 化, I'm not sure what it adds to this word. It's going to be retreat or something like that. Well, 某些动物器官已经退化. All right, so we're talking about through evolution here. So some animals, their 器官, some of their organs are 退化ing. They're retreating or, I don't know, atrophy. Yeah, atrophy is a good one. So humans have a tailbone despite not having a tail. So maybe that's the kind of thing we're talking about. Or like maybe some intermediate evolutionary ancestor had an atrophied tail. All right. All right, where were we? 汇回. Oh, 汇回, this is like refund or something like this, right? Or return a product, something like that. 这封信地址货物被退回. Yeah, oh, this is return to sender. Yeah, I've seen this occasionally on when people have tried to send me things and not been successful for whatever reason. All right, next is 推理. Yeah, so 推理 is the noun inference, right? We saw 推断. Yeah, 推断. This is to infer. This is to infer as a verb for logical inference. And 推理is the noun version of it. Where is it? 推理. Here, 推理. I don't think it's a verb, but I'm not 100% sure. 这部小说推理逻辑严密. Yeah, so this is inference logic is very tight. So in this novel. Oh no, it can be a verb as well. So why do we have two words 推理 and 推断? The 断 is like 断定, right? In 推断, there's like you infer and thereby come to some conclusion. Whereas 推理 is just the process of inference, like verb and noun. All right. All right. 推论. So this is also inference, isn't it? 推论, but it's inference as in what has been inferred or something like this. Okay. 从实验数据可以得出推论. Yeah, so from experimental data, we can obtain an inference. It's, reasoned conclusion. Can it function as a verb? That one makes me a little suspicious. Yeah, the dictionary lists this as a verb, but the examples are law. So this is 推理. but I usually think of it as a noun. Maybe I still kind of feel like it's better thought of as a noun. But 逻辑推理、直接推理、推理演绎. So what am I supposed to think about that? The examples they give are more like maybe it functions in a like as a verb within a noun. Like a something like that. Yeah, 推论. Is that in the dictionary? 推论. 推理论证. 追求论述. It's the same situation again. These feel more like nouns to me, I'm going to be honest. 推论厉害. How would that be a collocation? 推论厉害. 厉害. This one. 厉害. Pros and cons. Oh, I didn't know that's a thing. I usually use 利弊. Let's look at another one. 推理正确. 推论正确. Yeah. 不能作词推论. 作词推论. Oops. 作词. This one. Yeah, make this inference. Here it's kind of a verb. All right. Let us continue. 推敲. 推 is push, 敲 is knock. I don't know for sure. Like knock on a door. 这句话需要再推敲一下. Push knock. Why would you 这句话? So a sentence. Why would you push and knock on a sentence? 推敲. Oh wow. I just looked at the dictionary definition. It's like 9 lines long or something like this. First of all, what's it say? Think over. All right, so it's like ponder. So we're pondering. Let's see what the dictionary says. 传说唐代诗人贾岛骑着驴作诗得到鸟宿绝边处曾敲月下门两句. OK. 又想把敲字改为推字. 犹豫不决就用手做推敲的动作. 不觉冲中了韩愈. There's a backstory behind this word. Wow, like a Tang Dynasty backstory behind this word. OK, 他向韩愈说明原委. 韩愈想了想说，用敲字好。后人就用推敲来比喻，斟酌字句，反复琢磨. Okay, so it's used to not just think over arbitrary things, but you're deliberating on the wording of things. Yeah, argumentation, wording, that sort of thing. So that's not apparent from this. You think over, but it's only used in a narrow context, according to this dictionary. Yeah, argumentation, writing, thesis. Yeah. All right. 推敲. It has a backstory. It has a backstory. What am I to do? Let us continue. 退却. I don't know. This is retreat or withdraw or something like this. 却, this 却 is 冷却的却. I'm not sure actually. 冷却 is cool down, right? 冷却的却. 却. So maybe it's like retreat down. Like maybe just retreat. 面对困难他从不退却. Yeah. It's just retreat. The 却 kind of is like, no, maybe it is just this, something like that. All right, let us continue. 退让 sounds like 让步. I'm guessing it's something like 让步. 让步 meaning to make a concession. 让步. Yeah. Yield. So 退 retreat. 让步的让 probably. 双方都不愿退让. Yeah, so it's like yield ground or something like this. Yeah, concede back down. Yeah. 推算. Okay, I don't know this one, but I presume it's something like 推理, 推论, or 推断. But 算 involves calculation or something like this. 根据速度推算大导时间. Okay, so you're inferring through calculation the arrival time based on speed. 推算, reckoning. All right, I didn't know that one, but yeah, I don't know. It's not especially hard if you nut it out. 退缩. Yeah, so 退 is the same 退 here and here. It's like retreat, retract, or step back or withdraw. Yeah, 缩 is kind of shrink or shrivel. So you can use this to describe someone who's, I don't know, like, I don't know, shriveling under pressure or something like this. Like, I don't want to get involved, this sort of thing. 退缩, maybe it's something like that. 看到危险他毫不退缩. So yeah, so he's seeing 危险, dangers, but he did not, cower or something like this. Yeah, cower, shrink back. All right, 威胁. So 卸 here refers to unloading cargo. 威胁, I'm not sure. 殊途推卸责任. Oh, this is like offload responsibility. So he has responsibilities, but he's trying to like shirk them, right? Yeah, avoid responsibility, shift blame, pass the buck. 威胁 sounds like a very negative word. Yeah, so that makes sense. Unload, such as unload a truck. Yeah, so you're unloading your responsibilities and pushing them onto someone else. Kind of makes sense if you think it that way. All right, 推选. This one I don't know, but push, choose. So presumably it's I'm pushing this person to get chosen, maybe as a candidate for an election or a job position or something like this. This is my guess. I don't know if it's true. Let's check. 大家推选他当班长. Okay, so everyone's pushing for him to become 班长. This is like class leader or something. That, whatever. So 推选. So elected. Like pushing for him. All right, kind of logical. 退役. E would be a campaign, right? Like a military campaign or something in that ballpark. 退役. So you're withdrawing from a campaign, I guess. 这位运动员正式退役. So this is withdrawing figuratively then from some sort of sports related competition if it's a sports person. Yeah. Okay, so it is military to retire. So you're no longer in the military. But here, or athletes, here it's probably an extended meaning. Yeah, they're retiring. Yeah. So this doesn't mean like they're 65 years old, etc., etc. Anyway, 退役. Yeah. So this is like 退役, the like movement of things. 时光推移. Yeah, the movement of time. 渐渐老去. Yeah. Usually you see this in the phrase 随着时间的推移. 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 This one. 随着时间的推移. The elapse. The evolution. That's where I normally see it. This is a really like stock standard phrase. It's really good to use on your exam if you get a chance. 推移. 随着时间的推移, there you go. So, well, there you go. What am I supposed to do? All the examples are 随着时间的推移. Wow, there are no exceptions thus far. 随着时间的推移. Wow. Every single one. Every single one without exception is 随着时间的推移. So when I say it's a good one to memorize and use on your exam, I'm not exaggerating. 随着时间的推移, like over time, as time goes by, people become more familiar with new technology, something like that. All right, 推移, yeah. Usually it's 随着时间的推移. 突击, yeah. So 突 can mean surprise, like yeah, 突然, suddenly maybe. 击 is attack. So 突击, a surprise attack or sudden attack or something. 部队凌晨发起突击. Maybe a sudden attack, sudden violent attack. I don't know this one. Let's look at a few other examples just in case there's something else to add to this story. But 突击巡查有助于使员工常备不懈. The surprise visit, surprise inspections really of like a workplace or something like that. 巡查突击搜查了他们的总部和其他办公场所. Okay, so raided their offices. So this is not so much an attack. The attack's kind of used figuratively there. Yeah, all right. But let's continue. I don't want to get too far bogged down. I don't think there's too much to say there. 徒劳. I don't know this one. Ooh, we saw disciple. We also saw by foot. I don't know what that means here. 劳 pertains to labor, is in manual labor. 在挣扎也是徒劳. Oh, 徒劳. This is like, oh, I can't really pinpoint it. Futile. Oh no, I wasn't getting that. So struggling more is even more is futile. Resistance is futile. 徒劳. Okay. So here it functions as an adverb. And okay, so here 徒劳之举. So you stick this at the end and it turns it into a noun. So a vain or futile action. 徒劳的摸索着自己的口袋，想找到一张纸。But there is no 纸 in his pockets, I guess. 他知道抗议是徒劳的. All right. Protesting is futile. All right. This is right? The buttocks. This is a more medical term for buttocks. 臀部, right? I think it's first tone. Usually, just normally you'd say 屁股. Second tone. Sorry. 臀部. Yeah. 婴儿的臀部有胎记. The 胎 refers to a fetus. 胎记. Oh, birthmark. Okay, so fetus mark is birthmark. All right. All right. 臀部, the buttocks. Yeah, it's more of a medical term. Yeah, in normal life you just say 屁股. Oh, 我的屁股好酸哦. All right. 吞吞吐吐. This is someone who, like umming and ahhing, perhaps stuttering, but also perhaps because they're nervous or something like this. Can't really get the words out. Yeah. 说话吞吞吐吐，似乎有隐情. Yeah, so when he's speaking, he's umming and ahhing. Yeah, it's like hiding something. 隐情, ulterior motive. 吞吞吐吐. Umming and hawing. All right. This one. This is it 驼 second tone referring to a pack animal carrying something on their back? 驼 second tone carry on one's back. but not a human, like a camel or a horse. 老马驮着重物慢慢走. Yeah, not a human though. Yeah. Oh, is it 驮 or 舵? Oh, okay. So 驮 is the verb, and 舵 is the load itself. Oh, wow. Right. And the character is horse big. 马大. All right. So 驮. Yeah, 驮瘦, beast of burden, right? I don't think this can refer to a human, though. Yeah, mule, camel, horses, that sort of thing. 一个人驮着东西. I'm not convinced. I feel like this is used figuratively. I don't think this is an everyday thing. It can be very happy in my heart. 一条牛背上驮着啪啪啪. Yeah, donkey, dog. Yeah, apparently. What? I don't think this is the small apple. The dog went all out by dressing up as New York City. Yeah, that makes no sense to me. I don't think that's me getting it wrong. I think that the Chinese here makes no sense. 他用两头骡子 is it mule 骡子 mule 驮着他的书. All right. Yeah. If for humans, just use 背. Sorry, let me get the character. This one. 背. This one. Yeah. So you 背着背包. 背着书包. 背着书包. But for a pack animal, a beast of burden, you can use 驮. Yeah, I'm just looking at the dictionary. So for 徒劳, there's another one we should learn. 徒劳无功. 徒劳无功. So 徒劳 was futile, right? So 无功, so no success. 徒劳无功. So I think if we learn one, you should learn both. Or at least I will do that. If I learn one, I learn both. And hence it would be my recommendation to you. 徒劳无功. Yeah, they kind of come together, don't they? Yeah, you learn one, you end up learning both. All right. Next is 妥. I don't recognize this as a single character, but it's 妥协的, right? This one. 妥协. Compromise. Is it this one? No. Maybe there is something like that. Anyway, let's look at the dictionary, this character. Why are we learning it? There's 3 definitions in the dictionary. 妥. The first one is an adjective, 适当,文当. Oh, okay, so 妥当. Yeah, I know that one. 妥当, appropriate. 不妥当. 文当. No, 稳妥. 稳妥. So this is also endable. Okay. Yeah. The second one is an adjective. And 齐备. No. Yeah, 齐备. 停当. What is 停当? I don't know this word. 停当. Settled, accomplished, ready. All right. 是一半妥. All right. All right. I don't think it's very important. The third one is a surname. All right. So mostly the 妥 means appropriate, right? All right. Okay. So in the dictionary, what words do we have? We have 妥善. Appropriate. They're probably all going to be like this. 妥帖. fitting properly. This is functioning as an adverb, is it? 妥帖, it says adjective in the dictionary. 妥帖, 都妥帖了. And, 妥协. This is the compromise one though. 用让步的方法解决冲突、矛盾和斗争. Yeah, that's just the compromise one. 妥协. Yeah, 妥协 is probably next on the list. Well, it's probably there somewhere. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a HSK 6 word. HSK 5? Or this tor is prop up, is it? Yeah, prop up. So 他拖着下巴发呆. So this is this one. Or yeah, okay, so there's 寄托, 委托, that sort of thing as well. Maybe we should have a look through it. Yeah, the dictionary has 7 definitions for that character. 托, this one, 托. Let's have a quick look. The first one is a verb, 用手掌承制东西. Yeah, so you're using your palm to support an item. 手托茶盘. Yeah. 手托什么? Is this a word? Not really. But 我手托金字塔. Okay, a pyramid. I use my hand to support pyramid. Yeah, so presumably this is not like the actual pyramids of like Giza, unless this person's really big or a deity of some kind. All right, but you get the idea. Oh, maybe they are at the pyramids of Giza, and like, oh, look, I have the pyramids in my hand. Taking a photo from the precise angle. All right, yeah, that makes sense now. All right. The second meaning for 托 is a noun. 做成托用的东西. Oh, okay, 托子. So it's like a support, right? Or prop. Maybe stand or mount, something like this. 托子, what's the other one? 茶托. So key support is saucer. 茶碟, 茶托. Apparently that's a thing, but all right. What else do we have? Okay, that's the second definition. The third definition is also a noun. It is 一衬, 垫. The 垫 is like a cushion, right? So 沉淀, but 承托. 衬托. Set off. Yeah, so this is when you have multiple, this set off is when you have multiple items and one item exemplifies the second item kind of thing. Yeah. All right. What is 烘托? Apparently this is a word. 烘托. What is 烘? Yeah. Oh, there's another meaning of 烘I didn't know.
Set off by contrast.
All right. All right. The fourth meaning is a verb. Yeah. This is 寄放. 寄放. Sorry, this one. So to leave something with somebody. So托儿所. Creche. Nursery. 托儿所. So you entrust your well, presumably here refers to children rather than just sons, and 所 is a place. So 托儿所, nursery. All right, so you leave your kids, I don't know, yeah, not kindergarten, 幼儿园. Oh, it's the same R, isn't it? 幼儿园. That's kindergarten usually. All right. Number 5. is a verb, 请人代办. Okay, so this is 委托的托. So this is entrust. So you're inviting someone to represent you to 办, like to do some sort of work or processing or that sort of thing. Yeah, 委托. Presumably this is also 寄托的托. It's not listed in the dictionary, but presumably it's the same one. The sixth definition, also a verb, 依赖, to rely on, 托付. Oh, so TOEFL I know from the English test, but that's what it means, is it? TOEFL. Thanks to your lucky influence, relying on your help, relying on good fortune, I don't know. And the seventh is a measure word. Wow. All right. Actually, 应该用 All right. So yeah, I think we don't care about the seventh. Because apparently you can use this character instead. Or in fact you should. Yeah. I'll just read it to you. 就压强单位依托等于1毫米高的拱柱所产生的压强. Did you get that? So this is Pascal. So it says measure word, but it's more like a unit. So gong is a mercury, and a mercury thermometer, blah, blah, blah. I think, yeah. Or I think this is a case of I really don't care. That's the most obscure usage. It's never going to come up in real life. And if it does, whoever's talking to me about the usage of tor as a unit of pressure is going to explain the concept. And they're probably going to use Pascal instead. All right. There's a few words. Let's have a look. 托词. I don't know. Are these worth learning? 托词. You make an excuse. Pretext. Yeah, 找借口. All right. Yeah, that's what it is. To rely on words or excuses. I didn't know this. I usually just go 找个借口. 托付. This one. 托付 is a different one. Oh, it's another entrust. Okay. 托顾. 托顾. Another
Give a pretext.
找个借口. All right. And 托名. So do something in someone else's
Do
name.
something in somebody else's name.
大家托名人写文章发表. Yeah, I think I don't care. I think I don't care. Oh, one more. 托运. 托运, this is actually quite common. 托运. This one. Check in. So you're entrusting the transportation of your baggage. 托运行李. So you see this at the airport. Yeah, I was at the airport the other day and I had to 托运my行李. 托运行李. Yeah. Anyway. All right. What's next? Right, where were we? 妥当, yeah, appropriate. 这样安排很妥当. So this style of arrangement is very appropriate. 妥当. 托付. Yeah, we saw that just a second ago. 托付. It was yet another version of entrust. So 委托, 寄托. 委托. 寄托. I don't know the precise differences, but 托付. Yeah. I don't think my level of precision for these particular words is a critical, I don't know, critical point in my knowledge right now. It's pretty advanced. You'd need, for it to be worthwhile me knowing the difference between those three words, I would have to have, it'd have to be used in my output because I can understand them in my input. And yeah, I would have to have a level of precision I simply don't have right at the moment. So I think it's not worth learning the differences. 他把孩子托付给邻居. So entrusted, he gave his kids to the neighbors. Yeah. Yeah, maybe he had to do something important. Don't know. I don't know what would he do. Maybe he's a doctor and it's like, boop, 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 got to save someone's life. Kids, go to the neighbors. And then he goes save someone's life. I don't know, something like that. All right, 脱节. I don't know what this is, but this 脱 meaning to cast off, or take off, like take off your clothes. 脱衣服. 节, not sure. 节 can refer to saving something. 理论与实践不能脱节. So, maybe this is 捷径 or something like this. Like, you cannot strip theory and practice from context. Come apart. No, it's not what I thought. Yep, 脱节. 节 can be segment such as like a knee or something like this. Like this, a segment of a piece of a part of anatomy, that sort of thing. Yeah. So maybe 脱节 is like you have a joint, and if it comes apart, 脱, then it's no longer connected, right? So you can't take it apart. Something like that, maybe. Yeah. 不能脱节. Yeah. 这种方法如今与时代潮流严重脱节. Okay, so out of step with the times. All right, not keeping up with the times. 脱节. This one is a new one for me. Let's have a read of the dictionary. Okay, 相关联的事情，分开或失去联系. Okay, so this is mutually related items.事物, so physical items or hold on, yeah, physical items. So related 事物, not necessarily physical items, is it? It's just related matters are separated or lose connection. Yeah, and apparently the AI's example is the same as the one in the dictionaries. 理论和实践不能脱节. Yeah, so theory and practice. All right, 脱口而出. Yeah, so this tour is cast off, but here it's more like escape. Escape your mouth and come out. 脱口而出, it's like your words come out of your mouth. I don't know, it's speak recklessly or something like this. Blurt out. 他脱口而出说出了秘密. Whoops, just blurted it out. Yeah, shouldn't say it, but said it. 脱口而出. 脱口而出. Have I got it highlighted? All right, what does the dictionary say? 未经思考就随口说出. Yeah, so the important part is you did not think about it. It just, whoops, I should not have said that. Harry Potter should not go to Hogwarts. I don't know. Yeah, are we doing oh yeah, we're doing that one, so I won't do it. 拓宽. I don't know this one. 拓. So maybe we know 拓展. This one, 拓展, kind of expand, but it's expanding with a bit of pioneering as well involved. Yeah, 拓展. What happened? All right. So 拓, I think refers to pioneering. What's the definition in the dictionary? 拓, AP, yeah, pioneering. 拓充, like expand and enrich. 开拓, 拓宽, 拓宽视野. So that's the example. 这条马路被拓宽了. Maybe it's just widened. Okay, so this is a physical widening of a road. And the dictionary's example was 拓宽视野. So you're broadening your field of vision. So obviously this is not meant to be taken literally. It's like, oh, I'm not improving my peripheral vision here. I am like thinking more outside the box, taking on board other perspectives. All right, that one word is not in the dictionary. All right. Tour, this tour is not the other ones we've seen. This tour is drag, right? Tour lay. I don't know. This could be lay or lay. Tour lay. I don't know what this is. 生病的母亲拖累了她的行程。Maybe it's 拖累, like dragged on or slowed down or something. Encumbered. 拖累. Yeah. Yeah, all right. 拖累. Is it in the dictionary? 拖累. Let's have a look. 拖累. 额外的积累. 学受积累. All right, that didn't help very much. It is a word I've studied before, though. Highlighted. 拖累. So it's like dragging something down. 浪费的时间拖累了美国人民的经济生活和私人生活。更不必说，还令人愤怒了。All right. So wasted time is a drag on the American blah blah blah. All right, it's a word. 脱离. Yeah, 脱 can also kind of mean cast off, right? 离 to leave. So 脱离. Yeah, 飞机脱离云层. Oh, this is just leave the clouds. 脱离. But usually this is different. 脱离危险. This one. So get out of danger, right? 脱离困境. All right. These are better examples. 苦海. What is 苦海? A sea of bitterness. The depths of misery. All right. 脱离苦海. All right. So it's like cast off, but here, well, no, maybe not cast off. Break away from. Yeah, these ones I probably don't need to know. Yeah, yuntan, layers of cloud. All right. 拖拉, is it? I saw it just a moment ago. 拖拉, first tone, first tone. 拖拉. All right, I don't know what it means. Presumably. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at the wrong word entirely. The dictionary is 脱落. 脱落, all right. So 脱, I don't know what this is. 它的牙齿开始脱落. Is this like fall out? Drop off, fall out, yeah. All right, what does the dictionary say? 脱落. 3 definitions. The first one is a verb. 连着或复制的东西，自动掉下。Okay. So something or like falls out by its own processes. 羽毛脱落. So this is like molting feathers and things like that. 牙齿脱落. So your teeth are falling out, but not because it's like they're getting knocked out, because they're just falling out through natural processes. Such as, yeah, like children's teeth. The second one is 遗漏. Okay, so this is like a lapse or some sort of lacking behind. 自句脱落 omission. Okay, an omission of in the dictionary's example, it's this. And 居处. Well, this is another one. 脱落居处. Something is omitted there. The third one, 书面语. Oh, they're all verbs. No, it looks more like an adjective. It doesn't say adjective, but I think it's an adjective. 任性或拘束. All right, so 脱落明交 or sorry, this one. No, it's what I put in. 明交. Maybe. Okay, I don't care. I don't think this is important. But I didn't know it wasn't all that important until I checked it out. So it can mean, these are the meanings we need to know. These fall out, but they're falling out naturally, not because someone's grabbing your hair and pulling them out, etc. To drop off. Like what would drop off? Yeah, maybe something that's gone gangrenous or something like this. To omit this something character. Right. Okay, 唾弃. This is something like despise, is it? 唾弃. I don't really know. 这种行为被众人唾弃. Spurn, disdain, 唾弃. Yeah, look down upon, some kind of unspecified behavior. Presumably it's a bad kind of behavior if they're using that. All right, let's look at these. 唾弃, sorry, the 唾, this character. Because I've seen this word before, but I don't recall seeing that character outside of this word. So let's see what we've got. 唾. It's in the dictionary. There are 3 definitions. The first is 唾沫. Oh, this is saliva. 通称口水. Yeah, I've seen that actually. 唾沫. I've seen this word. I don't really want to talk about it. Yeah, I've definitely seen that. So, oh, okay. So 唾弃 is like 气 is, I don't know, maybe the spitting on. I spit in your general direction. That is how I disdain you. All right. The second definition is 吐唾弃. Oh, okay. So the first one is spit. The second one is spit. One's a noun, one's a verb. Okay. 唾手可得. So it's like, give me money. I don't know. 唾手可得. Oh, what have I done? 唾手可得. I don't know why. Beat on your hands and you can receive. I don't know. All right, the third definition is, okay, 吐唾沫表达鄙视. Okay, so 唾骂. It kind of feels like the same as 唾弃, right? I spit and curse. All right. 唾骂. All right. That's it. That's everything in the dictionary, really. Yeah, 唾手可得 has an actual definition, and it is 比喻非常容易得到. Okay, so 唾手可得is like something easily obtained. Just, yeah, it's a metaphor for something easily obtained. All right. So the reason I don't see this character very often is because it doesn't come up very much. Doesn't come up very often. All right. Next is 推荐. And by 推荐, I am completely wrong. 拖欠. Sorry, 拖欠. 拖 is drag. 欠 is to owe, such as owe money. Okay, 拖欠. Don't know what this means. 公司长期拖欠工资. So this is like owing money, owing salaries for a long period of time. Something like this. In arrears. Okay, 拖欠. Yeah. Actually, this kind of happened to me when my passport expired. I needed to pay rent. Fortunately, my landlord is very understanding. I was like, yeah, sorry, I do not have access to my bank right now. Anyway, 拖欠. Is there anything else we need to know? 拖欠. I mean, if you know the character 欠, to owe. Oh yeah, it also has to lack as well, but usually to owe money. 拖欠. Yeah. Or I guess it's just drag on, delay, this kind of thing. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I think we can handle that, can we not? Yeah, so the dictionary is emphasizing it's how you're not kind of repaying it. You owe someone money and you're not repaying it. There's not just you owe money, it's like you should repay it. You can repay it, you're not repaying it. Kind of thing. Alright. 妥善. We saw that one, right? It was yet another appropriate, wasn't it? 问题得到了妥善解决. Yeah, so so this was suitable rather than appropriate. Appropriate, proper. So the problem received a proper solution. Yeah, 妥善. Alright. 脱身. I don't know. Cast off your body? 他找借口脱身离开. Yeah. Kind of like remove your body. So you want to leave somewhere. I don't know, what would it be? Get away, escape, disengage, 脱身. Yeah. Let's have a look in the dictionary. It ain't in the aforementioned dictionary. All right. 脱身. Yeah, 脱身, get away. So you're in a situation you do not want to be in, so you 脱身. Yeah, 你不认为我们应该及早脱身吗? Get away as soon as possible. Yeah. 他试图挣脱身子. Kind of different, isn't it? Okay, what's this one? 我开会直到3点钟才能脱身. Yeah, so I can get away from the meeting at 3 o'clock. Alright. Fair enough. 妥协. We saw this one, right? Compromise. 双方最终达成妥协. Arrived at a compromise. Yeah. Alright, next. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's that character. We saw saliva. This is saliva, liquid saliva. Yeah. 唾液有助于消化. Alright. Saliva facilitates digestion. Not in the dictionary, but alright. Okay, 脱颖而出. Yeah, so this one is worth learning, and I don't think I've learned it all that well. 脱颖而出. It's like casting this yin. If I remember correctly, this yin is the shell or husk of a grain crop of some kind. So you're casting off the shell, the husk, and emerging. So it's kind of like realized potential, something in that ballpark. 他在比赛中脱颖而出. Yeah. Revealing one's talent. Yeah. 脱颖而出. So 颖, husk. Husk is a good one. Yeah. So you're casting off your husk and emerging. Like a butterfly. But not a butterfly, because butterflies don't have husks. They have cocoons, I guess. 脱颖而出. Yeah, this one is worth learning. 脱颖而出. What does the dictionary say for 脱颖而出? It says, okay. 兔子的整个, what is 兔子? 1 second. Sorry, it's this character. 锥子的整个肩部透过不能显露出来，比喻人的才能全部表现出来. Alright, so did you get that? An all. So, so the dictionary definition says there's an all in like a Hessian sack or some sort of sack. There's an all in a sack and it's poking out. Yeah, I don't know what that's got to do with the characters, but anyway. And it represents someone's talent 全部表现出来, completely being revealed or coming out. 脱颖而出. It's a worthwhile one to learn. 椭圆, ellipse or oval. 椭圆形. 地球轨道近似椭圆. Yeah, so the football 轨道 no 地球轨道 sorry, not this is the Earth orbit. The Earth's orbit is close to an ellipse. 椭圆. Yeah, usually it has a 形 at the end though. 椭圆形. 椭圆形. Oval, ellipse. Is ellipse the same one? Yeah. It is 椭圆形. Alright. Anyway. I don't know this character. Oh, it just means ellipse. Alright. So I only know that character in the word ellipse, and that's because it only appears in the word ellipse. 扩展. Yeah, we saw this kind of like 扩展. 扩展. Kind of like 扩展, but 拓展I think has elements of pioneering over the top of it. 拓展, but I'm not 100% sure. 公司正拓展海外市场. Yeah, it's like expanding into like international markets. Yeah. So I think there's something new here rather than just, I don't know, bigger. But I'm not 100% sure. 突破口. Okay, so 突破 is a breakthrough. Both in the good sense, like a scientific or medical breakthrough, but also in the sense of breaking through someone's defenses, like your enemy's military. Yeah, you could probably break through something physical as well, I guess. 突破口 is probably the point in which a breakthrough can be made, or something like this. I'm not sure. 这是解决问题的突破口. Yeah, breakthrough point. So 口 is kind of the mouth, right? The mouth of where the breakthrough can happen. Yeah, so you've got words like 缺口. It's kind of like the bit, the mouth where the defect is, kind of thing. There's a few other words like this, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. But yeah, or can kind of mean point or something like this, or place in that context. Anyway, 突如其来. 突如其来. This is like, okay, so 突 is suddenly or something like this, or unexpectedly, maybe more suddenly than unexpectedly, but somewhere in there. Suddenly 如其来. So suddenly like this. Yeah, 一场突如其来的大雨淋湿了它. Yeah, 突如其来. Suddenly and abruptly. Yeah, you get it. 突如其来. Suddenly is 突然. Yeah, you get the idea. 屠杀. 屠杀 is to, yeah, this isn't a good word. 屠杀, like massacre. So here they're using it as a noun. 这场屠杀震惊世界. So this massacre shocked the world. 屠杀, but it's usually a verb. Massacre, not a good word. 屠杀. Oh, 屠 is second tone. I didn't know that. Slaughter. I slaughtered them like animals. 土生土长. Yeah, so 土 can pertain to 土著人 or 土著. 土著. Aboriginal or 土著人. It's just kind of someone who is indigenous or like grew up in the area. You probably also know 风土人情. This 土 can refer to like, I don't know how to, this sort of thing. Local indigenous, this one. All right. So you also know the word 生长, to be born and grow up, right? To be brought up, yeah. So you're locally born and locally grown, right? So it describes people who grew up in a certain location. 土生土长. All right. Born and raised locality. Okay. Of blah 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 blah. All right. So it can be this one. More extended, not just people. 他是土生土长的北京人. Yeah. So I would expect him to be born and raised in Beijing. All right. 突 this is like, I don't know, prominent or outstanding or maybe like towering. Maybe towering is a better translation. 那块巨石在山坡上显很突 Yeah. 突兀 Okay. Yeah, towering. 突兀 Yeah, sometimes this is used for pie. But you can also just use pie for pie. Okay, towering is probably a better translation. Anyway, adjective meaning towering. There's not much else to say. This character is pretty rare, and I only usually see it in this word or like people's usernames and things like that. There's a drink. Actually, there's a drink. I think it's just called this one. Like a tea, I think it is. Yeah, this one. 茶物. Okay, 茶物. You can buy this in China. It's a drink. I don't think there's much else to say there. Right, next is, okay, 凸显. So 凸 we saw before, meaning convex, but also pertaining to things that are kind of conspicuous or outstanding in some way or obvious. 显,明显,显然, like also very obvious things. So this will be something that stands out in some way. 这件衣服凸显了她的身材. All right, so this is a verb that takes an object, not what I was expecting. All right, gives prominence to. Okay. Okay, so these clothes give prominence to her 身材, to her figure. Yeah, all right. So it's a verb. That's a little surprising. 这种凸显宝石的做法，后来成为一种艺术风格. Okay, highlighting gems. So the method of highlighting gems in the sense of making gems more prominent or something, I guess. 这部戏剧凸显了父女之间的关系. So the play made prominent the relationship between father and daughter. All right. This looks like it can also function as an adjective. So maybe if we put in 很凸显. Not really. 凸显出 verb. 能凸显页面元素. No, I don't know. Looks pretty verby. All right. 图形. 图形, if I remember correctly, it's like topography, something like this. 儿童在辨认各种图形. Oh, it's just shapes here, is it? Picture. What is topography? Isn't that 图形? Oh, okay. 地形 is topography. So 图形. All right. What's the dictionary say? Have I got it open to the page? 图形. Not in the dictionary. All right. So, shapes is 形状. Shapes. So 图形. Yeah, let's put it into Google image search. What is a 图形? Give us some 图形. These are shapes. 平面图形, like flat shapes. And I say, they're shapes. 图形 形状 These are also, yeah, 平面图形 形状 Maybe it's the same. I'm not sure. But the child can recognize all kinds of shapes. All right. So it's a thing. 图纸 I guess drawing paper. I don't know this one, but it's probably something in that ballpark. 工程师仔细查看图纸 Is it blueprint? No, no, blueprint would be 蓝图, right? Oh, maybe it's another one. Drawing like this. This is blueprint. 蓝图 Literally blueprint. This is also blueprint. All right. I kind of don't care very much because if I read this sentence, sure, if I'm writing, like, I mean, I can understand it in maybe my reading, in my listening, maybe it'd be a bit challenging, but I can kind of infer it from the other words. 图纸 like drawing paper. Yeah, in my writing, I've got time to consult dictionaries, and in my speaking, I'm not going to say that, I can tell you. All right. Is it in the dictionary? 图纸 it's not in the dictionary. All right, I'm a little tired already. It's time for lunch at my end. How many do we do? 60 or something, right? Yeah. Next time we can continue from 100. All right. We'll call it a video. Thanks everyone for watching. Remember to do the button pushing, the liking, and then the subscribing and whatever people do on YouTube. And let's see if we can continue this. Unfortunately, my life is a little bit blah, 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 blah at the moment. And so, you know, I can't guarantee I can continue this forever just for external reasons. We'll see how we go. Thanks everyone for watching. I will see you in the future. TTFN.